Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, family and friends. We are back again. So now we're going to get into the Texas nitty-gritty, which this is stuff that I've been talking about for a while. And those of you that have watched my videos, you're gonna realize that I some of this stuff I predicted, some of this stuff I said, hey, watch out for. Cool. So let's just get right to it. What Texas is trying to do, Governor Abbott, they're trying to gerrymander the seats. And remember what I told you gerrymandering is: if you have, if you have 100 people in an area that could put 100 votes towards something, they could possibly win that district and get those, get credit for that toward whatever they're voting for. What gerrymandering does is it takes that 100 people, and let's just say it's 100 Democrats. What Republicans are trying to do is they're trying to split that 100 Democrats up into 25 that are going to be put into Republican areas where their 25 votes won't count. Okay? They're going to be put in the areas where there's, 30 or more Republican voters. So their 25 is not going to count for anything because those districts are already Republican heavy. That's basically what gerrymandering is. It's a way to disenfranchise voters. It's a way to tilt the scales, I guess is a better way to say it. The point is, that's what they're trying to do. Now, in layman's terms, okay, if you all remember, Trump tried to steal his election by telling Georgia, hey, find me 11,000 votes so that I can win that state. Now he's trying to tell Texas, hey, find me 5 more seats so I can remain with a Republican majority in the House of Congress. And so this is another lesson in projection and confession. Trying to steal an election, they're trying to steal extra seats. Let alone, our Texans should be worried about, the Texas legislature should be worried about flooding. And I remember the power outage a few years ago where we didn't have power and Ted Cruz fled the state. But now, because the Democrats have left the state, the ones that are in Congress or the Senate or whatever, in the Texas legislature, Texas doesn't have what's called a quorum. You have to have a certain number of members in Congress to vote on passing bills or laws or whatever. And without those Democrats, they don't have a quorum. They don't have enough people to hold a vote. So that's why Republicans are upset. But it's perfectly legal. There's nothing illegal about taking a vacation or traveling. There's nothing illegal about either of those. But they're trying to drum up anything. Oh, they're trying to drum up anything. And it's not legal, the things they're saying. It's buzzwords. It's things to keep uneducated people. I don't know if excited is the right word, but the things that Governor Abbott is talking about, they're not legal. You can't really do anything. Sure, you can put warrants out, but the state troopers in Texas, they can't leave Texas. So these people, so the Democrats that are out of state, there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it, all right? Now, I want to make a point, all right? Georgia, they wanted you to find votes. Texas, they want you to find additional seats. Lawyers, they want you to find extra money for their clients in lawsuits. Why is it that the only thing Republicans in Texas aren't trying to find are the Epstein files? Didn't think I would forget about that, did you? Okay. Instead of trying to find these Democratic lawmakers, why aren't they trying to find the Epstein files? There we go. That's your response. I'm telling you, every response should be Epstein files, Epstein files, Epstein files. Promises made and promises not kept. Where are the Epstein files? Also, in other news, When I was on my trip, family reunion to St. Louis, I tried to find, now this is going to be funny, I tried to find the whites only town. I heard that it was near Springfield. So I went through Springfield, Missouri. I heard that it was one, near Branson, near the border for Arkansas and Missouri. I drove through Branson. I was looking for him. I wanted to find him. Now, that sounds counterintuitive, but I was really just curious because I wanted to take a picture just to show, hey, here they are. Look at this. Look at this little shanty town. It looks like a bunch of hobos. Not to be confused with, off the grid people like the Amish folks who were very inviting, very welcoming. They were very well kept, very clean, very put together, and their food is amazing. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that. And like I said, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, talk about the Epstein files. You try to find Democrats that are out of state, well, why don't you try to find the Epstein files? Thank you guys for watching my video, and y'all have a good afternoon.